Hello, hello, good evening. I am Rashi Sandeep Chudipal. Today's our video topic is exception handling in Java. In today's video, we are going to see what is exception handling, what is exceptions, and many more things. So, we are going to start with our today's topic. So, let us see what is exception handling in Java. First, the exception handling in Java is one of the powerful mechanism to handle the runtime errors so that the normal flow of the application can be maintained. Okay, so now the next point that in today's video we will learn that what is checked difference between checked and unchecked exceptions also. So now we are going to see what is exception in Java. So by the meaning of dictionary, the exception is an abnormal conditions. But in Java, an exception is an event that disrupts the flow of the normal flow of the program. Okay, so it is an object. It is an object which is thrown at runtime. Now, next that we are going to see what is exception handling. So, exception handling is a mechanism to handle runtime errors such as class not found injection, IO exceptions, SQL exceptions, remote exceptions, and etc. Now, we are going to see the advantage of an exception handling. The core advantage of exception handling is to maintain the normal flow of the application. Okay, an exception normally disrupts the normal flow of the applications. That is why we need to handle exceptions. Now let us see one scenario for that. If we have this statement from 1 to 10 and we have an exception at statement number 5, so exception occurs in that suppose there are 10 statements in Java program and an exception occurs at the statement 5, the rest of the code will not be executed. That is, statement 6 to 10 will not be executed. However, we perform exception handling. The rest of the statements will be executed. That is why we use exception handling in Java. So now we are going to see the hierarchy of Java exception classes. The java.lang.throwable class is the root class of Java exceptions. Hierarchy inherited by two subclasses, that is exception and error. The hierarchy of Java exception classes is we are going to see. Like we have first throwable. In throwable, the subclasses are exception and error. In exception, subclasses are IO exceptions, SQL exceptions, class not found exceptions, and runtime exception. And at the runtime exception, we have also a subclasses, and that subclasses, that is arithmetic exception, null pointer exceptions, number format exceptions, and index out of bound exception. And at the index out of bound exception, there is another subclasses, that is array index out of bound exceptions and string index out of bound exceptions. Now in error, we have subclasses, that is stack overflow error, virtual machine error, or out of memory error. Now we will see the types of Java exceptions. Can you tell me the types? What are they? There are mainly two types of exceptions, that is checked and the unchecked. An error is considered as the unchecked exceptions. However, according to the Oracle, there are three types of exceptions, namely that is checked exception, unchecked exceptions, and error. Okay, now we are going to see the difference between checked and the unchecked exceptions. So checked exceptions means the class that directly inherit the throwable class except runtime exception and error are known as checked exceptions. For example, IO exception, SQL exception, etc. These are the checked exceptions are checked at a compile time. Okay, checked at a compile time. Now, unchecked exception means the classes that inherit the runtime exceptions are known as an unchecked exceptions. For example, arithmetic exceptions, null pointer exception, and array index out of bound exceptions, etc. So the next point, that is unchecked exceptions are not checked at the compile time, but they are checked at the runtime. Now the third one, that is error. Error is an recoverable. Some example of errors are out of memory flow, out of memory area error, and virtual machine error, and assertion error, etc. Now we are going to see the Java exception keywords that we used. There are 5 keywords that are used to handle the exceptions, and that are try, catch, finally, throw, and throws. Okay. Now first we will see the try. The try keyword is used to specify a block where we should place an exception code. It means we cannot use try block alone. The try block must be followed by either catch or finally. The next we are going to see the catch block. The catch block is used to handle the exception. It must be preceded by the try block, with means we cannot use catch block alone. It can be followed by finally block later. The next one, that is finally. The finally block is used to execute the necessary code of the program, and the next point in that is it is executed whether an exception is handled or not. Okay. Now the throw means the throw keyword is used to throw an exception. And now we are going to see throws keyword. The throws keyword is used to declare exception. It specifies that there may occur an exceptions in the method. The next point in that, it does not throw an exception. It does not throw an exception. And in that, another last point, that is it is always used with the method signature. Now we are going to see some common scenarios of Java exceptions. There are some given scenarios where unchecked exceptions may occur, and the first scenario where arithmetic exception occurs. In that, if we divided any number by 0, there occurs in arithmetic exceptions. Let us take an example like int a equals to 50 by 0, and the output will be arithmetic exceptions. The next point, that is null pointer occurs. If we have a null value in any variable, performing any operations on the variable throws a null pointer exceptions. The next point, that is array index out of bound exception. In that, we are going to see when a array exceeds to its size, the array index out of bounds exception occurs. There may be other reasons to occur array index out of bound exceptions. Let us take an example. We have taken an int array a equals to new int 5, and then a of 10 equals to 50, and it will give array index out of bound exceptions. Okay. Now we are going to see what is try block in exception handling. Okay. So try block means a Java try block is used to enclose the code that might throw an exception. It must be used within the method. Okay. If an exception occurs at the particular statement and the try block, the rest of the block code will not execute. So it is recommended to keep the code in the try block that will not an exceptions. Now the syntax for try catch, that is try, in that code that may throw an exceptions. In catch we have written exception class name and ref means reference. Okay. Now thank you for today video.